Hello, my name is Elisabeth and welcome to the first part of Building Abel, where I use my, let's say, mediocre Sims 4 building skills to rebuild Zombies Run's Abel Township. We will, of course, start with Janine's farmhouse because all of Abel Township has basically been built around it. So as a lot, I picked this one 64 by 64 lot in Windenburg. I think it's close enough to what I personally imagine the surroundings of Abel to be like. At least it fits better than like Oasis Springs or something. And yeah, I'm starting to construct Janine's farmhouse, which is what we are going to be doing in this first part. I have to apologize for the quality of this recording. I'm really sorry. It's the best my 8-year-old iMac could do. I have a laptop for gaming which has better graphics, but I managed to kill it. So my laptop is currently getting better. Hopefully my friend is taking care of it, so I hope that soon we can return to some better graphics for this, but you know, I think it's fine. It's fine for now. It's the best I could do. So for Janine's farmhouse, I wanted to go for something simple, I guess. I looked up British farmhouses, you know how they are structured. I'm not from the UK, as you might have guessed from my accent, and so I used a few pictures. I wanted to go for a two-story building with like a one-story kind of add-on. As you can see, I sized it down a bit. I made the building a bit smaller. I'm just more comfortable with creating smaller houses in The Sims, I guess because I've always lived in very small apartments. I never know how to furnish big buildings. Like what kind of items do people with big houses have in their houses? I got no idea. So I sized it down a bit. I think it's now a nice size for a farmhouse, and we will have enough space to put everything else in Abel around it. Actually, I've already built Abel Township once in The Sims 4, and then I lost that save file and I was heartbroken, and I wasn't kind of motivated to do it again, which is why I'm doing these series of YouTube videos, because I think it's more fun if you share the journey with other people, and I hope you guys have feedback or ideas what we could do with Abel Township and what we could add. Also, for the last build, I did not have Eco Lifestyle, and I think Eco Lifestyle for a build like this is a very good pack. Also, the debug items are really good. So I'm very excited that I can now use Eco Lifestyle for this. I do not own all the Sims packs, and I usually only buy them when they are off, like if there's a sale, because I think they are way too expensive for the kind of gameplay you get from them. But you know, I think Eco Lifestyle, especially if you want to build something like this, is a very good pack. So at this point, as you can see, I have stone on the ground floor and then wood on the top floor. And now I'm changing it so that it's basically two buildings. One is stone, the other one is wood. I wanted to give an idea that the stone building was there first, and then after a while they needed more space in this farmhouse, and so they added the wooden structure on the side. I think it's nice. It looks like it has grown and not like it was just like slammed down, and it always looked like that. Yeah, and then we will go into the inside. You will see me struggling with the stairs quite a bit. I'm not sure why the stairs decided to be so annoying in this build, but I finally figured it out, so don't get nervous if you see me struggling. My idea was that in the farmhouses that I know, which, like I said, I don't know a lot of them, but it's usually the common area is on the ground floor, and then the bedrooms are on the top floor or the first floor, and this is what I wanted to recreate. But I also wanted to give the appearance that they had to improvise. So not all of these rooms are now used in the way they were supposed to be used. That's kind of the idea behind it. There's a narrow hallway. This is not the kind of build I would usually build, but I think it was a nice challenge. It was a bit narrow. It's maybe a bit more dark than my open floor plan apartments that I usually like to build in The Sims, but you know, I think it's gonna work very well here. So I'm again struggling with the stairs. Stairs, for some reason, I don't know, they don't perfectly fit, but now we are done with like the basic setup for the ground floor. The first floor I wanted to create like Janine's kingdom in a way, so this is her bedroom where she can really like she has her private space, which I guess, you know, poor Janine, she needs some peace and quiet sometimes from the very busy Abel Township where people need her help all the time. And so I think this is kind of going to be her sanctuary in a way, and this door for sure will be locked for most people, I guess, unless you specifically are invited. Then this door is not open for you. And also she has her own bathroom, because I think Janine deserves her own bathroom. Yeah. As you can see, there is some clipping in the roof, and I tried to fix it. I do not know exactly why it didn't work. We are just gonna put some stuff in front of it, because sometimes building in The Sims 4 can be difficult, and sometimes the game doesn't do what you want it to do, so you have to improvise. So just adding a few doors on the downstairs area, and then we are mostly done with the basic setup for the inside. And now I'm doing some basic landscaping just to make sure it looks a bit nicer. As you can see at the moment, the grass is a mess and everything is a mess, and there's some leftover from the old building that used to be there. I don't even know what it was, but yeah, we do some landscaping, some flowers. I'm not, it doesn't make a lot of sense, I guess. Like, is somebody like watering these flowers all the way through the apocalypse? Or maybe, I guess it's just raining enough. I'm also not a very good gardener. I think I'm doing an okay job in The Sims to garden. I'm not a very good gardener in real life. And also, I have never owned a garden. So I'm basically just trying to figure out what might look nice. And I guess this is not the most realistic for a zombie shelter. But, you know, well, why can't we have nice things? Just a few flowers, a few stones, and maybe somebody is feeling quite calm and relaxed when doing some gardening. And in the apocalypse, I guess you need to do everything you can to be relaxed and calm. So this is, you know, kind of what the outside looks like. There's going to be more changes to be made for sure, but here we have it. Just changing around a few windows. This is what the farmhouse looks like at the moment, and then we're adding a fence around Abel just to make it look a bit more badass, because we need a fence around our property. Yes, so that was the first part of building Abel, Janine's farmhouse. In the next episode, we are going to start decorating and putting furniture in, and then we can go to the next buildings. If you have any feedback, any comments, anything you want to suggest, please feel free to leave them in the comments below. You can also subscribe if you don't want to miss a further upload. And there's also other ways to get in touch with me. Let me know once we are done with Janine's farmhouse, which building do you want me to build next. That's all for now. Bye bye and stay safe out there.